Finally, the first smartphone's review is in front of us, and with it, there are several changes that I'm going to implement in this channel. For some time, I have watched Yumi phones, and I'm glad that I have finally chance to test one. I have got Yumi mobile phones from Yumi Company directly. So thank you, Yumi. Just to notice that Yumi Company, well, they didn't tell me what to say in any way. They didn't want to affect this review. They didn't pay to praise them, so everything I'm going to declare now is just my opinion. Because this is my first mobile phone review, I was thinking how to do it. So I'm going to show you the phone, more or less the usual way of reviewing, and then I'm going to put in several tests. I recommend you watch till the end if you are into this phone, to have an opinion about it. It has a minimalist packaging, and in the packaging you will find the phone, user menu, SIM eject tool, charger, which is at the same time USB cable, and that's it. The phone has very good quality, and that is not so strange, and that is not so unusual, when I know that is for this mobile's background used aluminum alloy combining 2.5D front phone panel that gives us an elegant impression. The surprising fact in this price range is that phone has fingerprint sensor, which is very fast, I have to admit. It is faster than the one on the iPhone 6. Lean the finger and the phone is unlocked, momentarily, without estating. I am speaking about half of a second or less. Yes, that's how fast it is. When we are speaking about fingerprint sensor, which are located in front of home button, it is important to say home button have touch sensor. 95% of mine usage of this phone. I didn't have to need to press the home button. Just touch, which is great. The phone also has volume button, locking phone button, and camera starting button. Next to the home button on the left and right side, there are two invisible touch buttons for back and shortcut for widgets, wallpapers, and view of all home screens at once. Yumi Plus model that I have has Android 6.0 Marshmallow, and I like it a lot. Essentially that is basic version without bloatware application. There is also interesting fact. The phone has Google Play Store that the other Chinese companies hasn't. Good work, Yumi! Also, I want to say that it is available on Android version 7.0 for Yumi Plus and currently is in beta phase. If someone has already Yumi Plus and wants 7.0 Android, can do it on Yumi official forum. This phone has sharp panel, 5.5 Full HD 2.5D ARC screen who offers extremely sharp picture, natural reproduction of all colors, and brilliant visibility from all corners. I think it is unfair to compare this phone with different flagship phones of other producers, which are even 5 times more expensive. For example, Note 3 used, now here in my country costs approximately as Yumi Plus new one. So there is a comparison I consider unreal. It is real to compare this phone with some from $200 range. The problem is that Yumi by specification more powerful than other phones that cost the same. He is so powerful because it owns octa-core processor, MediaTek Helio P10 4 x 1.8 GHz plus 4 x 1.0 processor. And for game starting, there is Mali T860 GPU and 4 GB RAM memory capacity. In every day using this phone literally flies. Facebook, chat, internet surfing, YouTube, different applications, everything works fluidly. I use Opera Beta on phones. I recommend it for you. Yumi Plus without problems on Opera takes several tabs open without slowing down. This phone owns Sony 4000 mAh battery with an option for fast charging USB-C cable in the packaging. Battery charging lasts 90 minutes, just like battery charging on Note 3, but Note 3 has 3200 mAh battery, which is for 20% smaller than the Yumi Plus battery. Just comparing, the charging of iPhone 6 Plus battery lasts incredibly for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Yes, you heard me well. Yumi Plus lasts with no problems whole day without charging, periodically playing games. Even though if you play games for a very long time, 1 hour or 2 at once, it hasn't taken more than 20 to 30% of battery. With regular use, you can charge your phone every second day. The camera is using Samsung's sensor 13 megapixels, and pictures and daily pictures are excellent. An application offers manual control if you want. It is possible to record in full HD resolution. I'm satisfied with a lot of details, but this phone needs some kind of stabilization. It doesn't provide any kind of stabilization, digital or optical. That means only one shaking video with arm recording. Later in this video, you can see more videos made by this camera. Speakers are located next to the charger on the back side. They are middle quality, and from them you can hear clear but high tone without bass. The phone has 2 SIM card slots that can be used in the same time. In this case, there are micro SIM cards. Phones come with 32 gigabytes of memory, and you can use 24.5 gigabytes. And now, something that you are interested the most. Playing games, right? I'm going to be concise and clear. This phone is the one I'm continuing recording games for this channel, and Note 3 goes to retirement. For less than $200, you can buy excellent phone, which is the same time real gaming machine. More about games in the following part soon. Pros: price, processor, GPU, battery and charging speed, fingerprint sensor, screen, camera sensor. Cons: a little bit rickety physical buttons on party devices look cheap. I don't know if you share my opinion. Speakers are under the average for my expectation. There are no stabilization in photo or video mod. The headphones would be nice to be added to the packaging. Weight of 189 grams could be a problem after long use of the phone because of aluminum case, big battery, so wouldn't say that is an advantage or not. Finally, we came to promised short test. I will begin this test with camera. Everything you can see now is recorded from the hand, without any extra editing in post-production. So this is unedited footage from the phone. Only that periodically bothering you is bad algorithm for exposure, as you see. Although if you touch the screen on the right place, the problem is solved. At the same time, the car you are watching is BMW 330e Hybrid, and location is Lake Bled, Slovenia. After the camera, we test games. Before that, I want to decompose the first of all. The first I did on this phone is installing the Antutu Test. Started and became disappointed, even though it has unbelievable specification. This phone scored 48,000, less than old Note 3. Note 3 score is 58,000. However, there is a problem. Although Antutu Test shows that Note 3 is more powerful device, like in 3D Test, that's not true in reality, so I believe that Antutu should fix this problem. The application I'm using for recording the screen is SCR Pro. I'm showing you Note 3 versus Yumi Plus. The difference is visible. As you can see, Note 3 can't hold frame rate. Thank you for watching till the end my first smartphone review. Tell me what you are thinking about this phone. Do you like it? Do you have any questions? Do you plan to buy this phone? In the comments below, you can see several links about Yumi and where you can buy this phone. I hope so. I would be lucky to use extreme version of Yumi Plus phone, plus E. If you like what I'm doing, share this video on social networks, and that way you help me and my channel. Until next review, enjoy!